What do you eat? Hello friends. Welcome to another interesting video on my YouTube channel, Self-Care Solutions, where I share important information that can help you live a healthier lifestyle. A lot of Hollywood actors and actresses get asked this question every other day. What do you eat? Celebrity dietitian Owen McGranville believes that plant-based foods are the best sources of healthy nutrients. These include different types of dietary fiber, vitamins, minerals, and a range of phytonutrients, which plants produce to help them grow or protect them from pathogens and pests. According to Professor Clare Collins, a review of research published in May 2021 looked at 12 studies with more than 500,000 people who were followed for up to 25 years. It found those who ate the most plant foods were less likely to die from any cause over follow-up time periods that varied across the studies from 5 to 25 years, compared to those who ate the least. Here are 4 versatile and tasty plant foods on our celebrity weekly grocery list, and the research showing why they are good for you. 1. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are a berry fruit, not a vegetable. They are rich in vitamin C and lycopene, which is a carotenoid. Carotenoids are pigments produced by plants and give vegetables their bright colors. A review of 6 trials asked people to consume tomato products equivalent to 1 to 1.5 large tomatoes or 1 to 1.5 cups of tomato juice daily for about 6 weeks. The researchers found people who did this had reduced blood levels of triglycerides, a type of fat in your blood that increases heart disease risk, as well as lower total and bad cholesterol levels, compared to those who didn't have any tomatoes. These people also had increased levels of good cholesterol. Another review of 11 studies tested the effect of tomatoes and lycopene on blood pressure. Researchers found consuming any tomato products led to a large decrease in systolic blood pressure, the first number that measures the pressure at which the heart pumps blood. However, there was no effect on the diastolic pressure, the second number, which is the pressure in the heart when it relaxes. In the group who had high blood pressure to begin with, both systolic and diastolic blood pressure decreased after eating tomato products compared to placebos. A review of studies included a total of 260,000 men and found those with the highest intakes of cooked tomatoes, tomato sauces and tomato-based foods, equivalent to around 1 cup per week, had a 15–20% lower risk of developing prostate cancer compared to those with the lowest tomato intakes. Keep in mind, correlation doesn't necessarily mean causation, though. Recipe tips. Keep canned tomatoes in the cupboard and add to pasta sauce, casseroles, and soup. Make your own sauce by roasting tomatoes and red capsicum with a splash of olive oil and balsamic vinegar, then puree with a spoon of chili paste or herbs of your choice. Keep in the fridge. 2. Pumpkin. Canned pumpkins in a supermarket. Beta-carotene in pumpkin can help reduce the risk of cardiac disease or stroke. ABC, Beck wet ham. Pumpkin is rich in beta-carotene, which is also a carotenoid, plant pigment. It gets converted into vitamin A in the body and is used in the production of antibodies that fight infection. It's also needed to maintain the integrity of cells in eyes, skin, lungs, and the gut. A review of studies that followed people over time looked at associations between what people ate, blood concentrations of beta-carotene, and health outcomes. People who had the highest intakes of foods rich in beta-carotene, such as pumpkin, carrots, sweet potato, and leafy greens, had an 8 to 19% lower relative risk of having coronary heart disease, stroke, or dying from any cause in studies over 10 years or more compared to those with the lowest intakes. Recipe tips. Pumpkin soup is a favorite. Heat oven to 180, chop the pumpkin into wedges, drizzle with olive oil, roast till golden. Speed it up by microwaving cut pumpkin for a couple of minutes before roasting. 3. Mushrooms. Mushrooms are rich in nutrients with strong antioxidant properties. The body's usual processes create oxidative stress, which generates free radicals. These are small particles that damage cells' walls and cause the cells to die. If these aren't neutralized by antioxidants, they can trigger inflammation, contribute to aging and development of some cancers. A review of 17 studies on mushrooms and health found people who ate the most mushrooms had a 34% lower risk of developing any type of cancer compared to those with lowest intakes. For breast cancer, the risk was 35% lower. Though, again, correlation doesn't necessarily mean causation. Across the studies, a high mushroom intake was equivalent to eating a button mushroom a day, roughly 18 grams. Recipe tips. Check out our mushroom and baby spinach stir-fry recipe. It makes a tasty side dish to serve with scrambled or poached eggs on toast. 4. Oats. A review of 10 studies tested the effects on blood sugar and insulin levels from eating intact oat kernels, thick rolled oats or quick rolled oats compared to refined grains. These found eating intact oat kernels and thick rolled oats led to significant reductions in blood glucose and insulin responses, but not after eating quick rolled oats. This is likely due to the longer time it takes for your body to digest and absorb the less processed oats. So it's better to eat whole grain oats, called groats, or rolled oats rather than quick rolled oats. Oats are a good sources of beta-glucan, a soluble fiber shown to help lower blood cholesterol levels. Across 58 studies where people were fed a special diet containing about 3.5 grams of oat beta-glucan a day, bad cholesterol levels were significantly lower compared with control groups. The impact of oats on blood pressure has been tested in 5 intervention trials which showed a small, but important, drop in blood pressure. Recipe tips. You can eat rolled oats for breakfast year-round. Eat them as muesli in summer or porridge in winter, add to meat patties, mix with breadcrumbs for coatings or add to fruit crumble toppings. Thank you for watching. Do well to drop a comment, give a thumbs up, like, and subscribe to my channel for more valued content.